What is going on, everyone? Today we are back over at Ifold project for another update and another look behind the build. Since last video, so much has changed. We are nearly there on the outer shell and we're carrying on with the second fix carpentry inside. Outside, the tin hat roof is on its way down, apart from that small section there, which the scaffolders are going to crack on with today. The reason for that is the roof is near completion. The main roof is complete. We've just got some tile hanging to finish. Once the windows are in, the roofers will come back and tile those bits up together, followed by feather edge cladding to 3 of the gable ends. 1 to the front, 1 to the side of the chimney, and 1 to the rear facing dormer. Before we go inside and catch up with the carpenters and the window fitters, I'm going to take you up and show off this stunning roof. So what a transformation this roof has been from the previous construction. I'm going to overlay this so you can get a good view of what it looked like before and what it looks like now. If you're thinking about complicated roofs, this one is definitely up there on the list. We've got a variety of hips, valleys, gables, dormers, barn hips, bonnets, ridges. We've got it all going on here and it looks absolutely stunning. From the previous construction, you'll see a variety of flat roofs to the front and the rear dormer. This has been ripped apart. We've brought both dormers out approximately a metre, running in line with the external brickwork of the property, so it all runs flush with each other. And then we come up to our hipped and barn hips roof, where we've got our bonnets showcased throughout the entire property. We've got pugged in verges running along the gable ends without the need of soffit and fascia. So we've gone for clay tiles throughout the entire roof. We've gone for different tones to complement different areas, with a lighter tone on the tile hanging, complemented with club tiles laid out in a pattern. This breaks up the tile hanging on the front dormer. You've got a variety of Velux roof lights positioned throughout the roof, not only enticing more natural light into the property, but also making it feel a lot spacious as well. We've got 3 in the master ensuite. We've got 1 which overlooks the entrance hall above the staircase, which shines a lot more natural light in. We've got a beautiful standout feature of the chimney with corbelled brickwork throughout. To the rear, we have our standout balcony. Now, we extended this out, if you remember from the last video, making it larger and making it more of a feature. So along with the tin roof coming down today, we've also got various other adaptations allowing us to carry out other building elements, one of which being the porch. Now, on the porch, we're going to incorporate oak beam features which are going to match in with the garage and also the balcony, which we'll show you in a bit. This porch is going to have a pitched roof and tie in to the front dormer. It's going to be finished off with clay tiles as well, with open eaves and vaulted ceiling inside. The brickwork has been formed for the porch. We're going to be finishing this off with some slabs, and then that will lead you to perfect entrance into this stunning home. So we've hit some major milestones on this project since we last filmed, one of which being the finished floor throughout. Now, this went down after our underfloor heating, because on this property we have underfloor heating on the ground floor and the first floor. On the ground floor, it can be controlled from 2 manifolds located in the boot room, which are beautifully displayed here. These will be hidden away behind some units along this wall and then can be topped up, or any maintenance work can be easily accessed below. Due to this being a renovation project, we have gone for a retrofit underfloor heating board, and this specific one manufactured and designed by Wonder. Now, what this is a 20mm thick polystyrene board with a foiled top with pre-routed holes for pipes to be laid throughout, and this simply gets stuck down to the existing floor base. After we've got all the boards stuck down throughout, we then latex over the top with 6mm over the pipe, and in this case we've gone a bit further and gone for 10mm. Now, this is the same on the first floor as well. The second milestone made on this build has to be the newly installed staircase. Now, we've got it 1 metre wide, making use of the vast amount of space. We have some oak features such as the tread that you can't see because it's covered in Corex, and then the oak spindles and handrail leading you all the way up to the landing. Now, this was a last minute change from us, an idea which we brought to the client in changing the entrance hall and changing the entire feel of this space. Previously, you'll be able to see that the staircase ran up this wall and came up here, and there was a door positioned over here which would lead you on into the loft space. We've moved this door over, opened up the landing, redesigned the handrail and made it a lot friendlier an open space. This staircase is going to be complemented with a chandelier going the full height from this ceiling down to the ground floor ceiling, lighting up the entire space and creating such a beautiful feature. The underfloor heating manifold for the first floor is going to be positioned in this little cupboard here, which will be accessed with 2 French doors. So to this property, we have 6 bedrooms. Bedroom 1 is the master ensuite, which will go in last, and bedroom 2, bedroom 3 and bedroom 4 are on the first floor. Bedroom 2 is to the rear of the property. Now this is a large, spacious bedroom. So we've got an area for some bespoke wardrobe space to the lower end of the room, where we've got vaulted ceilings, and then we have our beautiful ensuite in here. So we have gone for a tile backer board, which is supplied by Jacko board, which the tiles can go straight onto. Is a lot more of a durable product instead of going for like a plastered wall and then tiling on top of that. This is made out of polystyrene, so this reduces any condensation and also provides a stronger fixing for the tiles to go on. We're going to have a shower screen running along here with the shower valves positioned directly in the centre of this niche, which is going to provide a feature, and then we've got a shower on this wall here. Throughout the entire property, we've gone through for wall mounted toilets. So this is where the toilet is hidden behind a wall with rods coming out, so there's a floating system which increases that modern and contemporary look, and then we've got our basin with mirror above. Bedroom 3 is in the front dormer. So bedroom 3 and bedroom 4 share a Jack and Jill ensuite. Jack and Jill ensuite basically means that 2 bedrooms share 1 ensuite. Now the access for this bedroom is through this door here, coming into this large ensuite. We're going to have a basin along this wall here with another wall mounted toilet, bath over here underneath the window, and a quadrant shower in this corner over here. And this can be accessed into bedroom 4 through this door, which is going to be positioned here. So now it's time to show you guys the master bedroom. Now previously this was simply just attic storage with various roof structure purlins running throughout, so we had to reconstruct this entire roof but also leaving the main elements in. So how we did this was installing new timbers, larger rafters next to the existing, and incorporating collars throughout with the addition of ashlar walls running along the sides. Now this section here is going to be where the bed is going to be located. It's facing out this way, and this opening here, which you can see with the green plastic, is going to be where a set of French doors with 2 side windows either side, leading you out onto this beautiful balcony overlooking the garden. Through this side, through this section here, we have the use of a pocket door system, and as you know, if you follow this channel for a while, you know we love a pocket door. Now the pocket door eliminates the need for a door swinging in or out, limiting the amount of usable space. It simply opens and closes in to this metal framework, tucks away neatly. This then creates the space for our walk-in wardrobe. We've got hanging space all the way along here, sections for our drawers and other cupboards to be installed, and then we have our walkway into this stunning master ensuite. So this is the ensuite that I'm looking forward to seeing the most, especially after a masterclass from our Italian tiler Tiziano, which I'd love to get him on the camera when he's carrying out the works. So this is the master ensuite. Now we are going to have the same tiles throughout the floor and on the walls, apart from the ceiling, which we're going to be painted. We've got this stepped feature coming down from the bedroom down into this ensuite. We've got our Jacko boards installed all the way around, ready to accept our tiles. We've got a his and hers basin over here with this built out feature allowing us to get a mirror above. And of course, we've got another wall mounted toilet to my right, where we've cleverly positioned our Velux roof lights, so you've got easy access on and off the toilet, whilst also encouraging that natural light. And on the opposite side, we have 2 additional Velux roof lights, and this one here is positioned directly above the free standing bath. Now what makes these spaces even better and tops them off is the use of LED lighting used in various positions. For instance, we've got some LED spotlights here next to the bath, running in line with the bath, and then we're going to have some niche lighting which will be tucked away in the tiles. Now this is pretty much niche heaven. We've got a niche in this bath here, we've got 2 niches either side of the shower, and we've got 2 more niches tucked over here. Just breaks up the space, creates more storage, and just completely tops off the look. We have a walk-in shower here. So we have an aqua tray laid down here. Now all the tiles will fall seamlessly into this waste. And then we have the addition of 2 benches either side, which will be tiled in with the access to the shower valve on our right here. So when you come in the shower, quickly turn the shower on, let it get warm, and then step in. We're not going to be having a window here internally, but externally we are. We're going to install that window externally, so from the outside it looks good and you can see the window, but from the inside there's no need for it. We're going to block it off, tile it all in, and the shower valve and the shower head is going to be positioned directly above. So now it's time for our third and final milestone of the week, and what an exciting week this has been with the stairs going in and the arrival of these new aluminium windows, which are going to be installed for the entire property. Now we've gone for 2 colour tones with these windows. We've got ivory white, which can be seen internally, and externally we've got green grey, which is providing us with that traditional feel, but still getting that slick, modern and contemporary look with the use of aluminium windows. The windows are also going to be topped off with astragal bars, providing you that heritage look and relating into that traditional feel. These bars will get stuck on externally once the windows are fitted, and providing they install correctly, they will have evenly spaced gaps all the way around. Currently, these windows are scattered around this large open plan living space, which is of course split up into 4 zones actually. Normally it's 3, but 4. So we've got our TV snug bit on this little elevated section, which is going to be divided by a bookcase of some sort, which we are designing, which separates it from the little snug zone over here, where we've got this beautiful fireplace with that featured brickwork inside. Where this plasterboard is lying on the floor now, this is going to be where the dining table is going to be positioned. And then we have another set of steps, which are going to lead you on into the open plan kitchen, with the use of aluminium sliding doors installed in this opening here and in that opening over there, accompanied by a picture window in the middle. The doors go from floor to ceiling. That section over there is slightly larger than those ones, and these ones are going to be positioned here, fully concertina to one side, but with sliding doors you can open either way. The island is going to be positioned in the middle here with pendants staggered above. And we've also incorporated a sound system throughout. Kitchen units are going to be running along this corner here, wrapping all the way around and returning down that side. We're going to have a double wine cooler positioned over here, and that's going to wrap around and then lead us on for another door, taking you out into the boot room. So as you're probably wondering, where are the additional 2 bedrooms? So we've got bedroom 5 located in here with its own ensuite, and we've got bedroom 6, which was originally the garage, located to the front of the property with, of course, its own ensuite. The downstairs cloakroom is going to be located over here with a study next door, creating that home office when the client doesn't want to travel to London to carry out work and instead work from home. So we've got this absolutely beautiful corbelled chimney in front of me. It's taken a lot of time, a lot of effort to get the brickwork shaped like that, and it's yet to be finished off with the tiles either side. It's going to look absolutely beautiful. But what do you reckon is the worst thing you could do to this chimney? So we had BT come here yesterday, and where did they decide to run their BT cable? On the front of the featured chimney. So now we've got to pay them to come back after having a disagreement. BT guy said, where would you like the cable to go? I said, ideally hidden away on the cladding. I said, we've got to put it on the chimney. I said, I'll tuck it away to the side, but he puts it on the front. So now we've got a beautiful little black cable running all the way up, which is not going to stay. We can't be having that, can we? So that BT cable is going to come down, we're going to reroute it somewhere else and tuck it away in the corner where it should have been. Now let's take you out into the field to just go through something now. So in this modern era of new homes providing renewable energy throughout, this is what we have encouraged on this home here. So we've got a variety of different ways of increasing that renewable energy. In this instance, we've gone for a ground source heat pump. And what a ground source heat pump is running various pipes through the ground over a certain distance, which is always better if you've got a vast amount of space, as you can run those pipes further. As if you've got a shorter area, then you've got to have more runs going on. So what we've done is we've gone all the way down the end of the field. We've got 4 evenly spaced trenches with different pipes running all the way down and then coming back, and they are mixed with a liquid called glycol, which is an anti-freeze particle which runs in with the water going along the field and back, allowing the water to not freeze due to the cold temperatures like today, because it is freezing today and we have had to proper layer up. I've only just stopped shivering since we started filming. So what this water will do will run all the way down the pipe, heat all the way down the field, heat up, come all the way back into the plant room in the garage. Once the water travels up and down the field, it then comes to a manifold. From there, it runs through more pipes and comes in to the plant room, which is located in this oak frame garage. On this section here is where the plant room is going to be. So we've got various cylinders and we've got a heat pump that's on the way. So what this water does is it comes over to the heat pumps, generates the heat, and then either goes straight back into the house or goes to the buffer tank, which then feeds the radiators, and in this case the underfloor heating in the home. We've got our solar panel section over here in the plant room. This feeds the solar panels in the other corner of the field. While standing in this garage, I just remembered the fact that we haven't captured this structure yet, as during that time it was still in the building process of the last video. So I'm currently standing in where we're going to be parking the vehicle. So we've got two bays here. We're going to park the cars. We're going to have an EV charger point positioned on the back of this post. So any electrical vehicles that are parked in here have easy access to a charger. These beautiful oak frame structure, which you can see here, it was great watching the guys put this together. It went up so quickly and they are very skilled in what they do. So once they had the oak structure up, they then cut and pitched the roof throughout. And again, you can see that feather edge cladding. We've got 3 brick courses throughout, and then we have our oak frame built on top. On the other bay is more of for storage purposes. Let's jump in there and show you that quick. So I'm now standing in the storage part of this oak framed garage, which is also going to be the location of the client's motorbike. This section here is the only part where we're going to have some beautiful oak doors, which will be opening out. In this section here, we're also going to incorporate a loft hatch. And now this loft hatch is going to take us up into this extra storage space, which is going to be completely sealed off. Thank you for joining us for another episode of our Ifold project, showcasing you around the build, giving you an insight into each individual stage involved. It's exciting to see all the second fix coming together, and I'm looking forward to seeing that finished product. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with any questions you may have. Thank you for watching.